Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to the A to Z. Today we're playing Anubis in the middle lane. Anubis is an interesting god for Smite, man. He's never really been very good at the competitive level of Smite, but he's often pretty good in the ranked and casual levels of the game. So he really struggles at the top level just because, okay. Sorry, that was a really weird order that Anubis, or that Awilix killed that. Like, she killed the big creep and then the little creeps, which is like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know how she managed to do it, but okay. We're against a Raijin at level 1, which gives us sort of a rough start, because this man actually just like one-shots wave before even we can one-shot wave. So we're going to be kind of slow doing red. I think what we do here is I think we go ahead and try and clear out wave and then go to red really late, and then hopefully we're safe to do it. So far it looks like jungle hasn't hit level 2, so we should be fine. So yeah, we'll try and one-shot wave real quick, and then we'll go to red. Okay. So Anubis, he has a passive that's very, very strong for him, and definitely something to keep in mind. It has a lot of different effects, but what this does is it gives him 7 protection reduction of both kinds, so physical and magical, whenever he hits a target with an ability. So this can include damaging abilities. It also includes his ramp, and he steals those protections away. So not only does it reduce them from the target that he's hitting with it, but he also adds them to his own. So it makes him tankier in the process while he puts himself in a position to do more damage. And that stacks up to 3 times. Oh, that's not who we're going for, but okay. Awilix hit anything. Awilix, okay. All right. She whiffed like every auto. That really sucks, man. That was actually a kill. Yeah, if she just landed an auto, she could hit her too. So that would have just been a kill right there. Very unfortunate, dude, but that's not too bad. We got Pele Blink out of it. Yeah, Raijin's an interesting matchup, man. If we cancel his 1, then it's going to be hard for him to do a whole lot. Yeah, like right there, man. Right there's a perfect example. We cancel his 1, he loses a ton of clear. Obviously, we do a lot of damage because we had our combo on him. But as far as the passive, going back to that, you also get bonus healing from Lifesteal for each stack as well. So 33% increased healing from Lifesteal, which means you get up to 99% increased healing from Lifesteal, which is a crazy amount. Makes Lifesteal really, really strong on him. So we're going to be rushing Bang Cross and then going into a pretty quick Typhon's Fang too to try and take full advantage of that passive. Another thing to know with the passive, it's just a straight up 30% crowd control reduction, which gets stacked on top of any other crowd control reduction you might buy from items. You probably won't because you're a mage, but if you do decide to, it'll get stacked on top. That's just a way to keep Anubis a little safer considering he has no mobility. It's a way to make him a little bit safer since he's already so risky to play. Not get punished quite as hard by CC. So as far as our abilities, our normal abilities, the 1 is a 3-second channel that locks you in place. It's knockback immune and knock-up immune. Doesn't go very far, it goes like 40 units, and it does a ton of base damage. So in the early game, this ability is really strong, and in situations where you don't have your ultimate, which, you know, that's going to happen in the early game, right? But are you kidding? Dude, what are you doing? Is he just like, is he playing Mario Kart on the side? I don't understand how he can, how do you die to just minions? Why? Like first he drops the kill, then he drops his life. I don't get it, dude. Please. Get off your phone, watch the game, man. But the 1's really, really strong for the base damage. It does 210 base damage at rank 1, 570 at max rank, so really, really strong ability. But obviously there's some big downsides, like you can't move during it, and it doesn't go very far, and it can be canceled, which sucks too. The 2 for Anubis is a super simple ability. It's just a single target stun. It does go through minions, it doesn't go through walls, and it just wraps whoever it stuns. It does a 1.6 second stun at base rank and 2 seconds at max rank. This recently got buffed, which makes Anubis quite a bit stronger. It used to be, I don't remember if it was 1 second or 1.2 seconds, but it was a pretty short stun. They actually added quite a bit to it. So he's a lot stronger in the early game when you haven't gotten it leveled up yet. Go ahead and grab some wards here. Anubis' 3 is really his main ability, and that is a 2-second ability. That it's not a channel, it just throws it out there, lasts for 2 seconds, and it does really similar damage to the 1. It does 10 less damage, I think at every rank, right? Yeah, at every rank it does 10 less. But it only lasts for 2 seconds instead of 3, and it also ticks every half second. So overall it does less, but generally speaking, someone's not going to sit in your 1 for 3 seconds. A lot of the time they won't even sit in your 3 for the 2 seconds, so normally damage-wise, they're going to be very, very similar, with the bright side being your 3 is more reliable, your 3 has better range, and your 3 slows by 25%, which is really good too. And then finally, we're on to the ultimate, which I'm assuming we'll be using pretty soon here. Let's see if we can grab any of these. Okay, we've got Awilix here, so we can play pretty aggressive. Looks like he's just going to back off. But our ultimate ticks 30 times. It's crazy. So it's every 0.1 seconds for 3 seconds we get a tick of that ultimate. And it does some stupid damage. It does 690 base damage at rank 1. And how much? It's not that much at max rank. I can't math. 1290, I think? Yeah, 1290 at max rank. That's actually a lot. That's actually a lot, to be fair. But it doesn't scale crazy hard or anything. But yeah, it's a lot of damage, but it's a very thin ability and it locks you in place and leaves you CC immune. So it's basically an upgrade to the 1. So in a lot of situations where the 1 might not be enough, you'll be using the ultimate. And really your 1 is mostly a replacement for your ultimate, where it's wider and just more reliable for typical stuff and less just, you know, murdering people. Yeah, I'm aware, man. I'm aware, but I can't magically one-shot tower. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you think I'm going to be doing here. So ideally what we want to do soon, it kind of sucks that Awilix hasn't been playing aggressive, but ideally we want to try and get Raijin beads and punish him from Awilix ganks that way. It'll make it easy for her to ult him back towards tower. Just because our wrap is so scary, it's normally pretty easy. Hang on. He's not actually going to die if we wrap him right here. Yeah, I can't. That sucks. I really want to wrap him, but he's so far away, he's definitely not going to die, even if he didn't use beads, so... We just won't go for it. We'll just take the minions. Pele might die. Does she have beads? No, she has blink. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So if she goes on me, we can fight her for sure. One thing to keep in mind with Anubis is our passive is definitely something we rely on quite a bit. And again, it's working so that it's stacking up multiple times. Because we do buff our lifesteal and we do buff our damage from those multiple abilities. So in some situations, you might already have your 3 down, already have your 2 down, and just be trying to ult. Or maybe you have your 3 down and you're just trying to use your 2 and ult. And your 3's not, or your ult's not going to heal you as much because you don't have that 3 landing, right? You don't have that extra stack of passive. Aw, rip. Could have gotten beads if we hit that. All right, right now we're pretty much just farming up for boots. I really can't rotate too much right now. If Awilix wants to rotate around mid more, it'll be easier. But it's really hard to rotate a lot unless you have jungle presence. This is definitely a fight, man. If they go for this... Oh my god, I choked. Who ye please, man? Clean him up, dude. What are you doing? He just sat on wave. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I choked a little bit there. I definitely could have killed the Xbalanque. Alright, we're gonna head back to base. Oh, he killed himself for the kill. Oh my god, man. Alright, let's grab some more wards. We'll head back out. So now that we have the abilities covered, we can start talking a little bit about how to play Anubis in terms of just play style, positioning, and stuff like that. Because Anubis is a really risky god. He is literally the most, or sorry, not most. He's definitely not the most. He is the least mobile god in Smite. Not only does he not have any abilities that enhance his movement, but he actually locks himself in place with his ult and with his 1. So very, very stationary god. And for that reason, you definitely want to be very safe with wards because you don't have a good way to get out of stuff. And a lot of the time you want to be turning fights that go bad. If it feels like you're in a position you don't want to be in, a lot of the time you actually can't run away because you don't have movement to get away. So a lot of the time you actually want to turn, use that lifesteal, use the extra lifesteal from your passive as well, and actually try and turn the fight with damage and healing, you know? Which is a lot of why we build the way we do. I know you're there, dude. Actually, I shouldn't have autoed because now he knows I have a ward there. That's a little dumb. We can honestly go for this. No, we couldn't, but we did it. I didn't quite have ultimate yet there, so actually it was a little risky. But luckily Pele didn't go for it. I don't know where Raijin went, man. I really want to kill Pele right now. Awilix is... Okay, they're on red, I guess? I'm assuming they're on red. Pele running away. Yep, Raijin got his buff. Ooh. So we're 1v2 in mid, but he did jump. Got his beads? That's fine. Using ultimate for beads is totally fine. It's something you're going to run into sometimes. Normally, the smarter players will generally not beads just a 3 and they'll wait for the ultimate. And I'm assuming, you kind of have to assume that. It's really not worth just not getting his beads there. So it's okay to sacrifice our ult and make sure that we do get those. Okay, he's playing really aggressive. Awilix probably has a kill here. She choked so hard. God damn it, Awilix, you're killing me. You're actually killing me right now. All right, hopefully Baron can do some stuff, yeah? Oh, they canceled my 1. That actually really sucks. Yeah, my 1 got canceled by the Raijin ult right there. That was really unlucky. I guess, I don't know. I probably should have known better than to one yet since he was still in ult. That really sucks, man, because we would have done so much work to Pele there if we had it. Oh, I don't know what my depth perception is right now, but it's not good. I was actually like, she was like double the range. Naja, can you stop? I can't kill him. Why is Shiba here? What is going on, man? These guys are so aggressive. I actually kind of love it. Yeah, notice how like so often I'm playing with my positioning here, because it does take just a little bit of overstepping to get into a bad spot. We actually did luck out a little bit in this matchup in the jungle, by the way, because Pele's actually not a great matchup into Anubis. Pele's very, very aggressive, and we can actually turn on her. The same way that Pele gets really good lifesteal, we get even better lifesteal in the early game. Let's go ahead and grab a sentry. We get even better lifesteal, and we can knock up immune the 2 with our 1 or with our ultimate. So it's really easy to turn on her. That little bit of CC she has and she relies on, it's really easy to just not get CC'd by and just turn on her and fight her. So it's pretty tough to do much as Pele, especially since she's melee range and we're actually pretty melee range. It's really easy to punish her with a 1 more than some people. So it's a pretty decent matchup. Raijin's pretty meh. Raijin's pretty middle of the road.
Be careful, left. Enemies.
All right, I don't have good vision here, and I'm kind of afraid to push up and actually ward because I don't want to get Naja ulted, so we'll chill a little bit. Ooh, Baron doing stuff. I'm liking it, man. All right, we did a little damage. I should have just won immediately. Oh, okay. Okay, ow, rude. That did a lot of damage, dude. We took like half our health in an instant. That's fine, they can clean it up. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. What I should have done is I should have canceled my 1 to Aegis, and we would have actually probably lived, honestly. But that's fine. That's fine. We kill the Naja. We get a clean up on the Pele, so that's a 2 for 1. We'll take it. But yeah, that right there was actually a pretty good example. If it wasn't for taking so much damage, it would have been a really good look at how we just try and turn fights right there. Instead of running from Pele, I'm just like, all right, I'll press 1, and we'll hope we can box. And if it wasn't for Raijin, we definitely would have been able to box, because we just get so much healing. I mean, actually, I didn't really pay attention. I'm assuming we probably healed at least a couple hundred HP from just a little bit of our 1 right there, because we have so much lifesteal. Try and rotate over to red. I don't know if we can really do much here. I don't have beads, which sucks for the Naja, but if we can go for the Raijin, we should be okay. Oh, bait him to me, man. Ooh, that might be good. That might be good. That's not so much. Yeah, look how thin this is, man. Look how thin that ult is. It's actually really surprisingly easy to miss it. So there are a lot of situations where you're gonna have to ult whether you hit the wrap or not, or maybe they beads the ult or something like that. Yeah, look at that healing. It's so good. It's so good. But it's tough, man. It's tough. If they try and juke it, if they don't try and juke it, it's not that hard to hit ult. But when they're trying to hit ult, it's such a tiny ability, man. I think it's thinner than the ruler right here. Oh, they have a ward too. Sentry's OP, man. But yeah, a lot of what you should be focused on as Anubis is taking advantage of your ultimate when you have it and trying to stay safe and position really, really well, because it's so easy to get caught in those overextensions, right? So, like, if you're gonna extend, you really normally want to have your ultimate up, and you need to be really confident in hitting that wrap, and to some degree knowing if their beads are up, because sometimes they can just beads out and kill you, right? So you got to be smart about that too. There's a lot to think about, man, because Anubis he's so aggressive, but he's so easy to punish, right? So you can get away with some crazy stuff if you play it right, but if you don't think something through, then you might just get kind of screwed over. Okay, we have an insane amount of farm right now, by the way. Like, our team's not too ahead, but I am insanely ahead. I'm at least 2 levels over Raijin. We're almost level 15, and he's level 12 right now. That's actually really nuts. Yeah, we're actually more than that over him. That's crazy, man. Well, we've got ultimate. A Wheelix, do things. Ah, rep. That's really funny. So they definitely don't have a ward there. We have a sentry, but they're trying to camp me on it anyways. It's kind of weird. Ooh, now she goes in. That's awkward timing. She might just die. That really sucks, dude. That really sucks. I don't know why she went in so late. I definitely want to try and help her out, but we're in a rough position to do much. Pele. There we go. We can't do anything to Shibalanke. We don't have our... Oh, don't have our 3. If I had my 3, I would definitely go for the wrap, though. Yeah, again, it's one of those things, like, your ultimate does really good damage, but it's a lot of the time, it's just not enough to just burst somebody. Because, like, if he just waits out the stun, even if he doesn't have beads, if he waits out the stun and just threes away, he'll get out. So we normally need that combo of abilities. Oh, rep. Yeah, not really scary, man. He's gonna poke me a little bit. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we what are we ever gonna do? See if Wheelix goes for
Attack! Enemy missing.
Oh no, man, she's going for the buff. I thought she was going for a gank. Let's see if we can get some poke.
Be careful.
No, alright. That sucks, man. I thought she was going for a gank. I didn't realize she was just invading. That was a really greedy invade. That's not worth. She's only died twice? I don't get it, man. She's actually playing insanely greedy. I have no clue how she's only died twice. And one of those was oracles. I guess she gets away. I don't know. All right, so what we're going to be going build-wise is we're going to be going into some penetration next. In some matchups, you want to go just into a divine. I don't think they have enough healing. I guess they have hell. I think we'll go spare the Magus instead of divine. Oh, speaking of which, what's up? Hey, can you not? But since we're not really going to be dealing with hell too much yet, I think it's better to rush the spear for now, and then we can get divine in a little bit. Oh my god, he just almost went around the corner. A lot of what you want to do with Anubis when you have the chance is play for those wards and use that vision to get like surprise wraps on people. But it's not always easy, man. If they do a good job playing with their movement. I missed the autos on it while I was in ult. Alright, can someone just come here and eat some damage, please? They're backing off right now. If Wheelix goes aggressive. Okay, we got his beads. Alright, that's fine. Oh, Shib is getting crazy too. I'm going to assume a Wheelix can clean that up though. I'm not going to rotate. They shouldn't need me. Because that man's just way out of position. Did they need me? Okay. I guess they somehow needed me. I don't get it, dude. Ping me? Dude, you guys should have had that, man. You definitely threw. They actually had a 1v3. Like, I don't know how you don't win the 1v3. And then their team just came in and cleaned up because they never killed Shibalanke. I guess Aussie OP and they just missed their damage? I don't know, man.
Attack middle lane.
No, we're not attacking mid, dude. Jungle's there. Alright, I'm assuming they're done pushing. Yeah, they're done pushing. So we'll go ahead and back. We'll go get Spear the Magus done. I hate that, man. There's so many positions where you don't really want to rotate. It's not even a Anubis thing. It's just a mid thing. Where you don't want to rotate because you lose farm. Like, we're insanely farmed right now, right? Like getting that farm there is really, really nice. So if you can optimize a rotation like that, it's like, all right, they should have it anyways. Let's stay mid and farm up so that we don't waste all that time doing nothing. And then it doesn't at all go that way. And your team just gets destroyed. Kind of sucks. I'm assuming they didn't go for gold. Huh. Dude, what do you want? Can you stop? Like how he just laser Raijin. I love that so much about the ult, man. I love the flick. It's like, all right, done with you. Who's next? Love it so much, man. Rep. Yeah, I've really been mostly focusing my vision on the right mid camps. Normally, it would be a little more spread out, but they've been really focused on that side of the map. So there's been almost no rotations from the left side, so I'm just not really warding it. Not really worried about it. And obviously, we can only have 2 wards at a time, so just kind of got to choose what's going to be the most useful. Hopefully, we can actually turn this a little bit. This is kind of scary, man. Oh, we missed. Okay. Guess I missed that. See, like right here's definitely a rough position to be in, even though they're not close to me, because I'm so slow that we can get punished really easily, right? So it's really important to be careful about overextending, especially with like a Pele and a Hell. They have crazy movement speed to catch me. Yeah, get out of here. Well, I got right tower. I'm trying not to get Naja ulted. I don't know who all's around. I'm trying to think, do we still... I think Raijin beads are still down, right? I can maybe catch him here. We should probably just go on Shibalanke. Guess whose beads are also still down. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got Naja ulted. I beads in advance because I figured I'd get Sastra ulted. But he held it. That was good. That sucks, man. Not too much we do about that. I got crazy overextended there trying to help him out. Who ye got out, right? Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. That sucks. Well, I was hoping we could help him out. Looks like that was probably not a big deal. Okay. So we were going to go Divine to deal with the healing, and go ahead and grab some more wards. Yeah, so you'll probably notice with this video, with the Aqua video, I don't think there's anybody else I've played that's crazy low mobility so far in the A to Z or anything, but I'm going to tend to ward a lot, because it's so easy to get caught, man. Even with Anubis, who's so great at turning fights, it's so easy to get caught out of position and screwed. Luckily, we haven't had too much trouble with Naja yet. Naja's a really good example of how we can run into trouble, because if we get Naja ulted into a Raijin combo or even Raijin ultimate, it's going to be really hard to stay alive. It actually reminds me, we haven't really had to deal with it this game because they don't have a team built that way. But Anubis definitely has trouble with getting bursted before he can out-sustain it, if that makes any sense. Because you need to be getting off your 3 and your 1. A lot of the time you want to be getting off your 3, your 2 and your 1, or your 3, your 2 and your ult. And so you have that crazy sustain to get through it. But if you get bursted really quickly, you don't get the damage off. Oh, does he just not die? Guess he just doesn't die. We got his ultimate though. But a lot of time you can't get your damage off and you can't get your healing off because you get bursted too quickly. So it's something to watch out for in certain matchups. Like Poseidon is a really good example of, ooh, get him. Nice, good stuff, man. Look at that damage from the 3. We did like 800. That's so much, man. All right, we don't really have anything to do here. I actually don't know what we do here. Ooh, nutty. Yeah, we've got Baron here, and Naja's ult's down, so I'm hoping we can just kill the Naja. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Really good. See, like, Anubis is so nasty, man. If you can land the wraps, we've done a decent job with it this game. If you can land the wraps and get the combos, but keep yourself safe in the meantime, you can actually do some nutty stuff. Definitely the biggest thing to watch out for, though, is those games where you get focused really hard. They can go really bad. Sometimes they actually go really well. Sometimes you just turn on the jungler and just kill them, which obviously, for one thing, makes the mid BM them, and also obviously just doesn't go too well for their team. But as long as you can stay alive, man, and just get those picks when you have the chance, he's just really gross.
I need the jungle buff.
Yeah, we'll clear mid real quick, try and grab our red buff, and then head back and get our divine, I think. Ooh, we get to work into, oh, baby. Oh, yeah. So we get to work into shamans. I love shamans on Anubis. That actually reminds me, that's something to bring up. Anubis, you definitely want to build basically what are dot items, essentially, because dot stands for damage over time, and that is all that Anubis has. So he has all damage over time, hang on, abilities. There we go. Oh, there we go. So items like Spear the Magus, actually his passive as well, his passive Spear the Magus and Shaman's Ring are all, sorry, Shaman's Ring. Everybody freaks out when I say it wrong. Shaman's Ring. But they're all really good on him because he'll proc the effect on the first tick of an ability, and the rest of the ability will get the effect. So he'll reduce protections, and the rest of the ability does the extra damage from the reduced protections, which is really good. Or with Shamans, he'll get that Shaman's passive that lets him do 10% damage on the first hit of an ability, and then the rest of his stuff will already be doing it. Like the rest of the ability will hit that much harder. So it's just a little thing to note. They're better on Anubis and gods like Anubis that have lots of damage over time abilities. Makes them a lot more effective. Get your wards out of here. Shiba, you're crazy, man. I really want him to go around that wall. I really want him to. All right, we got his beads, we got his Aegis. By the way, it's a really good tip to try and call out actives on stuff like that. Especially on gods like Poseidon and gods like Anubis, you get that a lot. You're going to tend to get their actives and they'll get out alive, but that way your teammates can know what to do with it. So it's really good to call that out so they know. Yeah, we're going to keep playing. As long as we have vision control, we'll play fairly aggressive here, okay? As long as we have a good idea of where people are, we can be pretty greedy. I think they're about to sentry it again. Rip. Rude? Oh, I suck. He's crazy, man. I'm actually really scared because I know that Raijin wants to look for me. So we're playing pretty far back. All right, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Ultimate's up pretty soon, so we'll try and get more aggressive once I have that. But in the meantime, it's going to be a lot harder to do much. All right, we got a couple picks. This is actually a good time to look for FG, for sure. And I can go ahead and ward up here to try and spot in rotations, or spot out rotations that come in. Oh, one thing to note, by the way, because as we're doing it, Anubis has the worst secure of any mage. He has really good damage for objectives, but because he's dot damage, he doesn't have secure, because when you're securing a buff or an objective or anything like that, you want to burst it really hard with one ability. You know, it's like maybe it's 1k HP, boom, one shot, you get it. Yeah, Anubis can't do that with anything, so good to be aware of. Normally mages have something that's really good for securing. Anubis has actually nothing. So keep that in mind when you're doing gold or fire, stuff like that. All right, we're going to go ahead and back. We're going to finish off our shamans, try and get that thing stacked up. Go ahead and grab a pot. By the way, in some games, if we're struggling more, if I'm having trouble staying alive, I'll probably go a mantle. Especially on Anubis, mantle's really good, because a lot of the time if you are dying, it's going to be from assassins or warriors and stuff like that. So it's really good to be a little bit tankier. And then obviously you get that mantle passive too, which can keep you a bit safer. But definitely don't be too afraid to go somewhat hybrid on Anubis if you're having trouble with him. Because it really, like, you've got to be confident with him if you're going to build him this squishy. Like, we're building completely squishy right now. So if you're not feeling confident enough to do that, if you feel like you make too many mistakes to get away with it, or it's just a game where it's too hard to stay alive. Sorry, I have like a cough coming up. Where it's too hard to stay alive, then definitely feel free to like go mantle, go different stuff like that to stay stronger and not die so much. Don't feed in front of your teammates. Look cool. Hell? I don't know where she's going. Here, I'm helping. I'm helping. Let's go, baby. Helping so much. I really want to wrap somebody, man, but I don't think they'll fall for it. Oh, Shibalanke ult OP. All right, let's laser people. Oh, rip. I thought that would hit. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll try and beads this low. I think... Oh, we're maybe not dead. Naja's just running at me. Hang on. If we can actually stay alive long enough, we can turn on Naja.
That's not right.
No, dude. I wanted the kill so bad. I think we're alive. I think we're alive. Yeah? We're fine. They're pushing mid. Okay. At least I didn't die for it, right? Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, that was a rough fight. I didn't really have anybody that could reach there. That is one downside to Anubis, too. You don't have crazy range or anything, and you're obviously stuck at whatever range you're ulting at. So I didn't have great targets. I was able to hit Shibalanke, but he Aegis'd, and I was able to hit Naja, but Naja ulted up and got away before we could kill him, so that really sucked. But I don't think there was anything we could do different there. That's just kind of how it works with Anubis. If your team engages, then you just kind of got to roll with the engagement and hope you can get stuff done. Definitely not the best team fight god for that reason, right? Because your ultimate's so single target, so limited in what it can do. It's like you do crazy damage with it, but it's not always very reliable. Try and get the Naja ult down or something here. Yeah, good stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know why their team would be around, so I just played aggressive there because I figured nobody was going to gank me. Actually might be able to kill Naja. Hang on. Damn it. I wanted that. That was actually going to be a kill. I was so excited. It's too bad. I still have a tiny bit of fire. Oh, what? That's troll. Okay, I can't see anything, so we're going to pop a quick Aegis, and it looks like we're good. Yeah, no, I couldn't see anything. I'm actually really glad I Aegis there. I think I might have just straight up died. Oh! Get him? Nice, good stuff, man. Actually might be able to catch Hell in a second here. Ooh, right? Right and ult down. Okay, okay. Don't know if it's worth. Don't know if it's worth. Team, go! I think it was... Oh, Wheelix? I think it was worth. I think it was super worth. That was actually really, really good. You know, I figured we could definitely kill Hell there, right? Because she doesn't have a beads or anything. But I figured we could definitely kill her. But we actually did enough damage to the rest of them and stayed alive long enough and got so many cooldowns down that that should just be game. All right, Baron, go be a man and tank the Titan. What? Like, just go tank it. You're full HP, dude. You're good. Dude, what? He's such a dick. Yeah, he does suck. He does suck. That's what his ult does. All right, let's peek at our damage and stuff. Let's see what we did this game. I feel like it's probably crazy high. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty high. But that does it for the. Ooh, look at the wards. Oh, look at the wards. Raijin, by the way, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Warding like an absolute man. I like it. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.